WECU TV presents Fast Fitness, and here with this week's fitness tips and your host, Daisy Valle.
Various fitness tips. Our program today will be Fast Fitness. Let me move out of the way here. And we'll be showing you various ways to work out. Now, people that tend to work out, even if you've been doing it for a very long time or you just started, you definitely want to make sure to stretch. A lot of people forget that, especially if you're more advanced, you've been doing it a while. It's really going to help you out. You definitely want to stretch before you work out. So I'm going to show you guys some few stretches and things that are going to help you guys out there. So you're going to want to put your legs kind of a little bit further out than your hip width, maybe a little bit wider, especially for this one if you have maybe trouble with your lower body, kind of getting stressed out or getting kind of tight. So you're going to want to bring your right hand over to your left leg. So you're going to go out here. And you're going to hold this for about 10 seconds. So you're going to do that on both sides. So you're going to bring your hand up and then over to the other side. Tie my shoe there, avoid injury. And you're going to do a few sets of these. And then over to your other side. Now, if you want to make sure that you stretch out your lower body completely well, a lot of people tend to get really, like their ankles tend to give out, so you want to make sure to stretch that, especially if you're a runner. So if you have pretty good balance, or if you don't, you can always hold something up, but you're going to want to grab your right hand with your right leg. You never want to do the opposite. That's definitely going to further injury. So you always want to make sure that you use your right with your right and your left with your left. So you're going to bring your leg up, and I'll turn here so you can see a little bit better. You're going to really hold your stance. You're going to bring your ankle up high. Don't stretch it any more than you need to. Just kind of let it hang. You're going to do that for a few seconds, and you're going to switch to the other side. So you're going to bring up your leg, and then you can always adjust your balance if you start to wobble a little bit. And then you're going to do that on the other side. Now for your upper body, you're going to want to hold up your hand, bring it over, maybe grab your shoulder. So you're going to do the opposite. Then you're going to bring your right hand and grab your left elbow and really stretch it out. You're going to do this on both sides for about 10 seconds. Then you'll let go, stretch out, do it again. Right with your left shoulder, left, right elbow, bring it on over. And again, you're going to do that a few times. You're going to want to make sure that you're stretching out all your muscles, especially if you tend to get really tense. You can always bring your arms up and then crisscross over. If that's something that you tend to get stressed out over here as well, you can always bring your elbow over. Same thing, you're going to do your opposite arm, opposite elbow. Now, if you're somebody that hasn't been working out for a very long time, or you barely started working out, you definitely want to make sure that you're breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. You want to make sure that you're consistent with your breathing. You definitely don't want to have a situation where you start to feel lightheaded or sweaty or more hot than usual. Now, if you start to work out and you start to feel a little bit sweaty and that's kind of what you like to do, that's how you get your momentum going, you get the extra boost of adrenaline, definitely go for it. But don't try to push through your moves if you definitely feel sick. You don't want to do that. So again, in through your nose, out through your mouth. You're going to make sure that you're keeping your breathing consistent and steady, and you're going to want to do that throughout your workout through your stretches. So you definitely want to make sure that you're, taking your physician's, advice if that's something, especially if I have a good friend that has arthritis, so she can't really do a whole lot of lower body. She just tends to work out mainly her upper body. So again, you're going to want to make sure that you stretch out your entire body, and you're keeping your breathing consistently. So we're going to go to a commercial break. As soon as we come back, we'll show you some fitness exercises. Thank you.
Are you okay? What are you doing in the dark? Paul broke up with me. You want some of my heartbreak smoothie? It's good for you. I guess. I haven't had anything to eat or drink all day. I feel better. Oh my gosh, I'm late.
Hi, and welcome back to Fast Fitness. This is Daisy again, your host. I'm going to be showing you guys some various workout moves. Now, we just went through how you need to properly stretch out. Now, those were just a few. Definitely, if you want to get down on the ground and really grab your ankle by your leg, whatever you want to do, you definitely want to stretch out your entire body. But moving away from your stretching, I'm going to show you guys a really popular move. I really don't particularly care to work out with weights, but definitely some people do. Definitely if you want to build up, your upper body strength. I actually brought a kettlebell with me today. And so as you can tell, it's not very heavy. It's 10 pounds, kind of a lightweight. I don't really care to build up my upper body. So I'm going to show you guys how to work out with the kettlebell today. The workout I'm going to show you today is going to be called a goblet squat, and I'll show you how to properly do that. Just like with your stretching, you're going to bring your legs out further out than your width of your hips here. You're going to make sure that it's still proportional. You're going to want to keep your legs straight. Both of them are planted on the ground. You're going to bring your kettlebell up. Now you're going to want to make sure that you get your thumb through your loop here and that you clasp your hands over. So you're going to bring it in and then clasp it over. And same thing on the other side. So on this particular kettlebell move, we're going to be doing a 90-degree squat, and then we're going to be bringing the goblet squat as well either. So I'm going to turn on my side. I'm going to show you guys how to do that. So you're going to bring your legs, tuck them in, and you're going to also bring in your arms, make sure that they're 90 degrees as well. And then you're going to bring down. Now, the way the goblet squat works is you have to bring your elbows in between your thighs. So you're really getting a deep lunge in. So, and then you're going to do it again. Now, you don't have to power through these moves. You definitely want to make sure that you're going nice and soft. You're going to want to keep your back very straight as well. You're going to want to do a 90-degree angle. And so you definitely want to make sure that you're working out that part of your body. So again, bring it down. Now, if you want to incorporate your abdomen, you're definitely going to want to tighten up when you come back. So when you do it, you can even incorporate your legs and bring in some strength. Really squeeze together your thighs, and that way you're using your abdomen as well as working out your lower body. So you're going to bring it out, and then bring up, in, and out. And then same thing, you're just going to keep your legs planted on the ground as well as doing your goblet squat. Now, if you're somebody that doesn't really like to work out with weights, we'll go ahead and put this away, and you really like to do more of weight resistant within your own body, then definitely I would suggest doing anything like a lunge with added weights. So again, I'm getting a little sweaty. You're going to want to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. You want to make sure that you're keeping that consistent. So I'm going to show you guys, you're going to keep your legs kind of stretched out. Again, your feet are going to be further out than your width of your hips. You're going to bring your leg out, 90-degree angle. You're going to lunge in nice and deep. You can even touch the ground if you want to. And you're really going to focus in on bringing in your deep lunge here. And then I'll switch it on the other side. That way you can really see that you're bringing your weight in and out. Now this leg is going to be planted on the ground. This leg, you're only going to use your tiptoe. And then you're going to bring it out. Now, if you want to kind of take this lunge to more of an extent step, you can bring in your weight. So I'm going to bring my Jillian Michaels 10-pound weight back in, and you're going to make sure that you're bringing it in. So again, you're going to lunge down. You can bring your weight in, and then you're going to kind of like you're starting a lawnmower. You're going to jack the weight back, and then down, back, and down. You can do that on the other side as well. So bring your weight over. You're going to switch your legs. Make sure you're working out both equally. You're going to bring your weight over and out, over and out. And then, of course, you're going to stretch down again. You're going to make sure that you're bringing your leg over and to the side and over to the side. So you're going to want to make sure, again, that you're breathing properly. Definitely go onto our website. All the instructions are on our website. You can view that today. But thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.